Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to part 3 of my cell phone dinging and the epic matchup between the F-5E Tiger II and the MiG-21 fishbed thing. The previous 2 parts, we have seen my phone fucking ring. God, we've seen the MiG-21 and the F-5 go head to head in an epic battle to prove who is best. So far, the MiG-21 has achieved 2 victories, and the F-5 Phantom Tiger, 2. What the fuck? 0? Hold on. Let me. 0 victory. 0. Okay. So as we go on with more videos, guys, we will find out, can the F-5 redeem itself with nothing to lose, or will the MiG-21 seal its domination? So before we start here, guys, on a serious note, I just want to make sure everybody understands the purpose of the videos. This isn't really meant to prove anything, as far as which aircraft is better. This is just really intended to help kind of build up the hype and the excitement while we wait for this awesome module by Bell Simtech. It is interesting to see how the 2 aircraft compare in the current version of the sim, but we're going to have to remember the AI version does not represent both the capabilities of a human pilot and does not represent the final aircraft by Bell Simtech. So this is just kind of a rough little like I said, grudge match between the 2 to make things interesting. And for those who think I'm playing favorites, because it's pretty well known if you've watched my channel that I like the MiG-21, I will be doing this from the F-5's perspective the week of release. So we will get it from both sides there, and then we can make the verdict. All right, so without further ado, let's move into part 3. Okay, so a couple quick things before we start here, guys. We are doing a similar scenario to last time, that is, whereas each aircraft has two AAMs, 2 R60 mics for the MiGs, and 2 AM9 Papas for the F5s. But in this scenario, we're going with 4 of each to see if the F5 does better when the numbers are fewer. We are also defueled to 50% to see if that will change the outcome at all with the lighter aircraft. So without further ado, let's get into this. Unpausing. Okay, immediately getting my power up and getting everything in order here. Okay, we got the tally on the targets ahead of us. That's kind of funny. The Russian pilot decided to speak English for a second and said 12 o'clock. Okay, here we go, guys. Round 3. F-5 redemption or humiliation. We will know in a moment. Okay, so once again, the AI F-5s do let me rather easily work onto their tails. And we got one in a left brake, but I did come in a little too strong and ended up overshooting. So, breaking back around here, I'm going to go after that bandit. And we got a missile in the air, so I'm throwing out some countermeasures. And he's fired on me. No, he's fired on my wingman. Alright. Missile away on him. I think that will hit. Okay, so I just saved my buddy's ass. But am I being chased? That is the question. Yes, I had one fired at me, but I was able to shake it. Okay, that sounded like a close miss. And we got one on our tail with guns. Let's try to shake him. And I need to go ahead and switch to the next Sidewinder. Alright, I might have lost the guy on my 6, but I've also lost my SA. Damn! Could this be it, guys? Could this be the F-5's redemption? Okay, I'm going after him, see if I'll get a chance before his buddies pop me out of the sky. Alright, and is he chasing a MiG or is that an F-5? Oh shit! And we are hit! I got tunnel vision. We are hit, guys. Who is left? We got 2 F-5s, 2 F-5s, and 0 MiG-21s. 3 F-5s! Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. The F-5s just won their first round. I cannot believe it, but it happened. So let's take a look at that in Tacview. We will be right back because I was wanting to do Tacview reviews. Okay, guys, here we are at the Tacview, and hey, you know what? Anybody who calls me a MiG fanboy can fuck right off because I'm actually excited that the F-5s won one. I was worried this is going to be completely one-sided, and my video is just going to get disliked nonstop because everybody hates the MiG and loves the Tiger. So hey, I'm happy for you, Tigers. I was rooting for you. All right, guys, so here we go, going up to the merge. I break off from my flight. I do build a lot of energy, which I was hoping to use to my advantage, but as we enter the merge here, I did overshoot the flight pretty badly. Wasn't able to turn quite tight enough to line up the initial shot I wanted on 1 or possibly 2, which did play to the Tigers' advantage here in the fact that the human player fucked up. But as we enter the merge here, scissors form for a second between myself and the other one. I pop countermeasures thinking he could do a front aspect shot, but he doesn't. And then again, I fire countermeasures because I say you missile launch, but it was not on me. It was on my wingman who did evade it. So I come around here and fire an R-60, clearing my wingman 6 quite effectively. But at this point, we are actually looking to be in an advantage. However, the F-5s are higher and we are lower, and I have 2 forming up to attack my 6 here. So he fires another missile. I actually didn't fire countermeasures, but it looks like it did not have a good track on me, so I got lucky there. Didn't realize he was still on me till he fired. Once he fired his cannon, I immediately knew I was being chased, so I went into some evasive maneuvers. And I have to admit, I think that the lower fuel state of the aircraft, all of them being 50%, did make a difference here for the Tigers. I felt like my aircraft was just not quite capable to keep up with the Tigers in the hard turns, and we might keep that fuel state in the next round and see if that trend continues or if that was just an incorrect perception. Okay, so it looks like we still got 2 MiGs. One has been splashed, and a gun kill on my wingman over there, leaving me by myself with 3 F-5s. And I do have tunnel vision at this point as I am chasing this bandit, and I think, yes, the high bandit lines me up quite expertly, if you ask me. Fires in my blind spot right at the back of my canopy and takes me out. There you go, ladies and gents. It's not so one-sided anymore. We now have the F-5s in the running with 1 victory and the MiG-21 with 2, the defending champions. So I think maybe we'll do the best 3 out of 5 or possibly the best 5 out of 7 if I continue making this series, and we will see what happens in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in part 4.